Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy 16. Last time I tried a less intensive codec recording method, and I really didn't like the result. So I think, not that anyone cares, I think I'm going to try and record at a higher quality, but with shorter episodes, no longer than an hour. So, yeah, it's going to take a little bit longer to get through this game if I do it that way, but it seems like that's the best way forward. Yeah, so let's continue with our main quest.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
I'm sure it is. Part of me wants to switch this to 30 frames per second for, you know what? No, actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I like 60.
Blackthorn, got everything you need? Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You're beat sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I don't know what that means, on your Todd.
I'm all plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck. Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Am I gonna have more side quests? Maybe? No. But, hold on. So this is good, everything's good. I really want to get this up. This one's gonna take forever, but it'll be worth it. Okay.
We cracked the crystal too. You're joking.
No.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
I wish the frame rate were just a little bit more consistent. Like, when it's good, it's great, but often there's like a lot of variability.
If I don't come up with something soon.
All right, Mid.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. One down, two to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
All right, what's her name? Elena?
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, Were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there.
Oh boy.
It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
All right. Well, where? No. There. Okay. And okie doke.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the bales.
What the?
Leave anything you don't need behind.
What's going on? What the fuck? Why are you here? What the? This feels like a story event. And go this way. That's so strange.
You know what you have to do.
Oh, that's right. Quentin is doing his rebellion thingy. Let's see how easily I can kill this level 13. Oh! I do enjoy when things don't fucking scale with you so you can get like a sense of your growth in power. I feel like that's super important. And I think that a lot of live service games are trying to make content relevant everywhere all the time, thus removing any sense of real progression. You know what? All right. Look, I am here to just kill a monster.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
kind of hoping it's a behemoth or something. Something big and interesting. Oh, it's one of these fucking things.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Alrighty. Have one of these. Whoops, wrong thingy. Gotta get this up to 1. Ah, fuck, I didn't use the right abilities. Of course I didn't. No, thank you. I'm gonna say no to that one. Up. Come here. Come on. Give me the... Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were almost dead. You were supposed to be stronger.
The things I do for
And now another 10 or 15 minutes of talking.
Thank goodness you're safe.
you shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Oh shit. Eye of the Warrior. Increased strength toxin. No thanks. No thank you. Let's see what I got from my renown reward. I think that brings me up to my next renown reward. Come here. Let me get over there. First got to go this way. I wonder if I can... No, I can't. I got to go back.
We're seeing troops amassing at every corner.
I thought this would bring me to another renown level.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to
I
claim
have
your
530.
devil's head.
So close, but it's only 2 meteorites, so it really ain't that worth it. High Cleric's Medallion, I'm imagining, is very much worth it.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Oh, speaking of which, I would rather have Cleric's Medallion than that second badge of might. Where is it? No. Yeah. 40% effectiveness on my potions and shit? That's too good. I can't see the extra 7 damage from that amulet being worth more than 40% extra cure. Like, it doesn't, my brain don't compute that too well. Like, okay, when I play Monster Hunter, or when I was playing Monster Hunter for the first time, and I was looking up all these guides on, like, Monster Hunter builds, I would find these builds that often sacrificed a lot of survivability for, like, an extra 2 damage per hit. And it was like, okay, an extra 2 damage per hit is kind of neat, but what does it matter if you die? Like, I would rather guarantee staying alive and guarantee the damage than, like, maybe do a little bit more and possibly die. That's the kind of player I am.
She'll be along shortly.
Well done.
And just one remaining.
Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
A booga.
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Mid's accent reminds me a lot of a YouTuber I watch. I've mentioned him before, I'll mention him again. An elderly chap by the name of Old Yorkshire Git Plays. Or Tries. I think it's Tries. I really like watching his stuff. It's very, calming. I have his stuff on while I'm working. And he's had a surge of popularity recently, and I hope that surge continues. Because, yeah. Makes me think that maybe Mid is from Yorkshire? I don't know anything about British accents.
Hippocrates. The other moment. For you, Clive? Always. Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this? Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges? She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs. I see. I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one. Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach. What do you mean? Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless. We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see. Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire. So if we could recreate it, it might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era. Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
I mean, Jill. Jill goes with me. What the fuck?
Have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Best girl, obviously. Like,
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
I am offended that they would even, like, let there be another
Are
choice.
you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
See, she knows. Everyone knows. Let's see. Oh, it's like right there. Okay. Sure, sure. You're gonna have me kill something, aren't you?
No. Where's Jill?
A good question.
There's talk that the glass gate flood.
Oh, there she is.
Keep them pilchers nice and chilled. I won't have
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin. Fresh cuts! Come and get them before.
You having much?
Garlic?
Oh,
Thank you.
yes.
And then, wait a minute. Are you trying to pickpocket me? No. Okay. What do you got? Hold on. You've got a
Do you see anything you like?
enhancer. Okay. No, no. 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 No.
Back again.
Buy, sell, or be gone.
If that's what you want. That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic, Pepio nuts.
Garlic and Pepio nuts.
Pepio nuts.
Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while? Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Is there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Okay. What would the scene have been with the other lady? I'm so curious. But that's what YouTube is for. For the people who didn't make the right decision. Or, no. YouTube is for the people that make the right decision and want to know what the wrong decision was.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew. How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
What Jill is just like waving all these green flags in Clive's face, and he's just like,
I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Thanks to Sid.
I went up to give some breeze to the chocobo.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
boy, that's a great animation for a laugh, let me tell you.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
So you're not going to be able to upgrade my sword. Yeah, no.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I I want people to sail a border by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was.
Forgot about that.
And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
New quests are available. Let's do them.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Hold on. Am I going the right way? I am, I think.
He cracked the crystal too.
What's this? Oh shit. About Blackthorn. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather what was on his mind. That kind of word, I know, anyway. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered, assuming it isn't just the forge. Yeah, sure.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Yeah. And I also want to get this other plus. Actually, I'm going to get them all. Bad feeling. 5, something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll. Yes.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Off the record. I was thumbing through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention. Maybe. And by that I mean immediately. You know where I'll be. Okay.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
First, gotta pick this up. Are there any others? In the world map. Don't see it.
I went up to give some greens to
Am I going the right direction? I think I am. I'm kind of hoping this increases my health or my potion.
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Sure.
Get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Would you kindly? I think my big criticism of this game is that it has too much Final Fantasy XIV in it. Like, I know that is, for a lot of people, their main experience with Final Fantasy, but man, that kind of sucks, because MMO structure is kind of shitty.
Do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome, and we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
And I needed to talk to her anyway. That's perfect.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say how we're wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him, which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it he said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Okay. Now, the other thing I'm here for.
Karen?
What you want? Out with it.
Huh.
To know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Alright. Now we gotta speak with Hippocrates. Greek name, British accent. Fantastic.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
All right. Talk to this dude, and then we'll be on our way. Oh, stuff opened up.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised all yours?
Still just want this
Come again. I may have
so
more for
badly.
ya.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. I don't want to be listening.
Is this better?
A little.
ASMR time.
I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
Ew.
Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Clive! I'm sorry to drag you in. It's just I could.
Is there anything else? No. What is this? Oh, that's where weird science is. Okay. Where am I headed? Are you on the hunt for a bomb king, Kupo? If so, I have a billet that might interest you. Alright. Bomb king. The Croc Sambrek. Okay. Rock. Norvent. It's Pass. Cutter. Cellar. Advent. The Old Road. The Eye. Clairview. Markets. Northfield. Eastwatch. The Croc. There we go. So we'll go here, go down here, go around there. Okay. Easy peasy.
Ready, go? Faster.
So, yeah, let's hug the side here. Nope. I refuse. I refuse. Music's great, but I refuse. Okay. Go through here. And then take a left, right, meow. Bombs, where are you?
I can walk from here.
I the Bomb King. Have some wind.
What we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Kind of doesn't make sense to damn it. Oh. Do that. We'll the Wikes. And then we'll... Hey. 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 Oof. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. Come on. Excuse you. Oh boy. Whoa, I didn't even realize I was gonna die. Let's try that again. I wasn't even paying attention to my health. I was just trying to get stuff off. Okay, well, that is, a thing. Let's get that over there. I wasn't playing very well, to be honest. I wasn't parrying very well. I wasn't using my skills as well as I could. I fucked up more than once on Titan's skills. Never parried, so, you know, that's a fair death. You know, like... I still wouldn't categorize the game as hard. Like... I judge a game as hard as if I'm doing my absolute best and I still get fucked, right? Like, if I die because I'm like screwing around and not really paying that much attention, that's my fault. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? That's how I feel, at least. Let's try this again.
Back to the stables, girl.
Bup, bup. And we're gonna do this. Damn it. I'm waiting for you to, like, summon your extra dudes. Because I know it's what you want to do. Okay, come here. Nope. Nope. Okay. Nope. God, the things I can do when I don't, like, screw up. Hmm.
Nice try.
Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope. Have one of these.
Nice try.
Oh, the difference playing well does. Do that. Give you one of these. Nope, 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 nope. Got it. Easy peasy. Like I said, the difference just not being off in La La Man land makes. Okay, cool. And what's the next thing?
Over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more.
Okay.
That should do it.
Bomb ash to the and then let's see, journal, science. Okay. Okay. Blacksmith Blues find Ignac in Delamil. Where is that? Here. I think. Oh boy, it's open.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Bang is gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Here. You. Listen. I've got this.
Back again, are you? Any more trouble and you'll be barred for life, however deep your friend's pockets might be.
Was me.
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere.
Why?
Patrons has purchased the use of every room, hoping to keep out the riffraff, as he puts it.
Ah, perfect.
If you're hoping for
Oh,
a
you
bed,
got nothing to say to me.
one of our wealthy patrons has purchased the use of every room, hoping to keep out.
Maybe in here?
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Ruined!
Yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind?
I mean, maybe his problem is his name is Lord Knickknack. That's what I'd call him, Lord Knickknack.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He's been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some indiscreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamal is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Oh boy. Okay. I think this will be a little bit faster if I go that route, because I won't be slowed down by being in a city. Give me one of these.
Good girl.
Oh, it jumps. Excellent. Oh, come on. You can totally make that jump. There you go. There you go, little buddy. All right. Hey, guys.
We've got company.
I have one of these. You know what? I'm just gonna let that thing do its thing. Mura, 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 mura. Oh, wrong thing. Well, that regenerates pretty fast. Mura, 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 mura. Oh, that's a really great way to, you know. I kind of screwed it up because I didn't plan for that to be so good. I'm not even a fan of JoJo, so I'm probably not doing it right. Come here. I think that should be enough to kill him. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that ability is kind of sick. That ability is kind of great. I think it's better than Gouge. Because like it takes care of their stagger gauge way quicker.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship.
Yeah.
They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count. But only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield.
Oh no.
And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I really hope our paths cross again. And my uncle is there with me. That would be so fucking funny.
Is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
That would be so fucking funny.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Okay. Well, hopefully, this is the end of these quests and I can just turn these in. I know I've got one that I haven't really made any progress on, but I'm going to have to end in a couple minutes. So, here's hoping.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
Can I upgrade?
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the Cursebreakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the Cursebreakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the Cursebreakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
He'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Let me. Great. Let's see if there's new weapons. Come on. Let's go. Great. 34. 35. Excalibur design draft. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay, what do I need for this? Oh, I am good to go. I am really good to go.
Should last you a good while.
Yes. Can I reinforce the Excalibur? No, I cannot. Let's see. What's it look like? It looks pretty cool. Okay, now let's talk to this person.
all right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
Pretty good.
Have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let none say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo. Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Alrighty. Cool. Necessary for increasing consumable, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Inventory increased by like how much? How much are we talking here? 6 potions for high potions. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for joining me. We'll finish up the side quests next time and then move on to the story. We're in a bit of a lull here, and some stuff is starting to rear its head in regards to the things that I don't like about this game. But hopefully it picks up. Yeah, anyway, thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time.